Hey guys, Kyle Scott with another episode of the Golf Camp. Unfortunately, the weather is still not cooperating with me. I wanted to film this video outside, but the wind is just not going to let me. My goal is tomorrow to be able to get out to the golf course and be able to show you guys some things out there so that you can practice while you're on the range or things like that. But what I want to go over while I'm sitting in here are just some basic drills for curing the slice. Now the slice is probably the biggest, most common problem we run into in beginner golfers and people who have just stuck with the same swing path over time and never tried to fix it. Right? And while the causes are very defined and we know what causes the slice, the issue is how we fix it. And there have been hundreds, if not thousands of ways that people have decided to fix it. And out of all the people that I've fixed, that I've worked with, the issue with it is that everyone kind of requires a different way. Right? But today, a couple of the drills I want to show you are the ones that I found most commonly help fix the slice. So let's get started. So the first drill I want to go over today is called the box drill. Okay, pretty simple drill. You can do it at home in your backyard. There's no need to be able to go out to a range or anything like that. All you need is a cardboard box. A little taller is usually more helpful, right? And you want to put it right in front of your leading foot. Now, if you're right-handed, that'll be your left foot. If you're left-handed, that'll be your right foot. Okay. Now, the goal of this drill is you'll put a vertical hole in the box. Okay, one that mirrors the edge right here of the club. Okay, and if you come through and you leave the face open and you hit the box like this, you're going to put a big gouge in it, and if you come through and close it too much, right, you're probably going to put just a big dent in it. I don't even know if you're going to put a hole in it that way. So the goal is for us to be able to come through like this. Now the reason we do that is because that promotes and gets you to feel the proper way to strike the ball and then rotate the club, right, and point the V's of our hands right down the line towards our target line, okay? Because if we come through like this, you know, obviously if we're hitting a slice, one of the problems that we have is leaving the face open, okay? Now, it'll also probably combined with the fact that we're swinging out to in, which I'll talk about in just a second, but it's also for the fact that we're leaving it open, right? The same way as if we came through too closed, we probably hit a big draw, okay? So if you learn to put it dead vertical and put it inside the box, then you start trying to figure out exactly how your hand should rotate and when your hand should rotate. Then it's just a matter of timing, learning when you turn them over to promote the straightest ball flight. If you practice this, I promise you're going to take a lot of the slice out of your swing. Okay, so next, a lot of the teachings that I've read, right, over time have suggested that another way that you can solve a problem with a slice is strengthening the grip. Okay, we talked about this in the hook video. Strengthening the grip just simply means that when you put your left hand on the club, you can see more of the top of your hand, right, in your setup. So that way it promotes that when you grab the club, right, naturally, when you come through the ball, it's going to be more closed. Now, while this can work, the problem with this is that over time, I've seen players just develop a hook, right, because now you're so used to keeping that club face so closed that now you battle a hook all the time, then you go back to trying to try to square it up a little bit more, and then you go back to the slice, and it's just kind of a thing of trying to find a happy medium, which is really hard. So the way I like to do it is just be able to teach the proper mechanics to get rid of it. So we've talked about ball contact, proper wrist rotation. Now we just need to talk about the swing path, okay? Now if you have a slicing problem, more than likely you have an out to in swing, which basically is the exact opposite of what we talked about in the hook video, okay? So in the hook video we talked about how you rotate around, right? You rotate around your body. Now, you probably, if you have a slice, you probably have a problem with coming dead vertical, right? Almost to the point of going out, away from your body. Now, when you go away from your body, the only way to attack the ball is to be able to come across your body. That comes through, puts spin on the ball, and that makes it go right, okay? And that happens a lot on the driver because people really try to smack it hard, and the way they do that is by reaching out and really trying to hit it a lot like a baseball bat and things like that. What you need to be able to do is be able to get that club closer to your body, right? You want that to just fit tighter to you. And you don't want to you don't want to turn, because once again, you'll just cause yourself a hooking problem over time if you start coming way inside. But you want to get that feeling, like you're keeping the club closer to you. You don't want that club to be way out here. You don't want it to be out. You want to keep that club in line with you, okay? Almost if there was something in front of you that you couldn't go up and hit the club with. The closer you keep that club to your body, right, and the better you get that elbow tucked when you come down, is going to promote a better swing path, which is going to bring you closer to dead straight. All right. So hopefully that video helped you guys out, gave you some ideas, maybe some things to work on while you're out there. Like I said, I'm going to try to go out to the range tomorrow. I'm going to try to get out there, maybe get on the course, get some video in. try to get you a few things you can work out on the course, some common errors that we see with some of the people that we work with. I'll still want to remind you, send your emails right down there. The link is right down there. Send us your questions, right? We want to be able to tailor these to you. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and like and subscribe on here. All right, guys. See you out on the course.